Hello everyone, this is Kat with Financial Fun with Kat. Welcome back to my subscribers. For those of you who are new here, I am on a journey to pay off my house along with my husband in 5 years or less. We are chipping away at it. It is now August. We started paying off back in March, so this is month 6 of our home payoff journey. And we have made progress, but it has not been without some struggles. We'll just say the end of last month and the beginning of this month have been challenging, but that's part of the process. So I'm going to share with you guys my numbers real quick, and then we'll get to my coloring sheet, which I'm going to do a little differently this time around. I don't have a lot of time, so we're going to get right into it. Let's go. So we started our mortgage with $327,900 is what we owed on it. We are paying it off very quickly. Last month, we ended, our mortgage ended at $306,213.12. And we made our payment on the 1st. It took a couple days for it to clear because of where it was. The 1st kind of ended on a weird time frame. But I got it updated, and we were so close to being under $200,000. I wanted to find a way to try and get under it this time around. We weren't able to do it. We had too many things come up. We'll talk about that here in a bit. But I'm still really excited. We only owe, you'll see what I mean, $300,780.69 is what we owe on this house now. That means we paid off $5,432.43 just on principal this month, for a total of $27,119.31 in 6 months. We are so close to being under the $300,000 mark, but it's just going to have to wait until next month. But next month, Lord willing, it is going to be way under the $300,000 mark. So that's going to be a fun thing to celebrate. We also should hopefully be celebrating 10% of this house paid off. Right now, we are at 8.27% paid off on this house. So I'm thinking next month we'll also hit that. So there'll be some really cool milestones for September. So this is where I'm going to do a coloring screen over here, so you can watch me color in the 3 houses we have for this month, for a total of 17 houses. And then I'm going to tell you guys what's been going on with us for the month of the end of July into August. We had some struggles. We had a lot of struggles, actually. The end of July, we were cutting it close. We kept about a $100 buffer in our checking account for anything that could go wrong. Normally, we have a little bit more than $100 left over at the end of every month. And last month, we didn't. We had like $105.32 in our checking account at the end of the month. Now, that could have been worse, but it just seemed like everything we budgeted for cost more than we had anticipated. Back to school cost more. Some food items cost more. We needed some things we didn't know we needed until the last second. And we had $0 in our food budget. We had no gas money. Like, we were just like holding our breath for the month to roll over so we could reset. And we're like, great, we made it. We made it to August, thinking it was going to be better. And the first thing that happens, August hit, kids went back to school, and the day after school, my husband had a surgery on his foot. We knew it was coming. He had a very, very large cyst on his foot that had to be removed, and it ended up being a little bit more complicated than we thought it was going to be, and his recovery is going to take a while. What normally is something he bounces right back from, this is his 3rd. He is not bouncing back from very quickly. He just saw the surgeon today, actually, and he's going to be laid up for a while. So there's been a lot more strain and stress on me. I don't have the same amount of time that I normally do to find ways to earn, find ways to save. I am playing nurse, taking care of the kids, the back to school, getting the homework done. And there's just been a lot going on there. In addition to that, we had what we thought was going to be extra money for the month of August. I'll talk about that as a win here in a minute. But for now, I gotta talk about the struggle. My daughter is joining band. My oldest daughter had been in band, but she played percussion. She just needed mallets, and that was about it. Well, my youngest wanted to play trombone. She's really good at it. It's great. We thought we were going to rent from the school, and it wasn't going to cost that much until she got the school rental, and it was not okay. This wasn't from a company. This was going to be directly from the school. It really wasn't a functional trombone at all. So we had to go out and try and find a trombone for her to play. All the rentals are sold out right now, at least locally, and we ended up trying to find one we could purchase. Well, we purchased one for about $200. It was not a good one for what she needed. We're going to see if we can return that. There's a possibility we might not be able to. I'm not sure how that's going to go, so we may be out $200 there. I did end up getting another one for $300 plus a mouthpiece for like another $75. We were out after tax about $600 there for 2 trombones. I can't even believe I'm saying that. But hopefully, I mean, even if I can't return the other one, I could sell it somehow and get a little bit back. But it still was a huge hit to our budget. We weren't ready for it. And yeah, it ate up every bit of extra money we thought we were going to have this month. There's no more extra already. So that was fun. Oh, and then we had them come to mow today. We thought we were going to be doing an every other week schedule this month because it had been hot and dry. And then we had rain, so much rain. And they came in to cut, and we had a jungle in our backyard, and they went, we really need to go every week for the next little bit. And they're right, we do. So that's going to be another $100. So anybody can keep in count, that's about $700 more out of our budget that we didn't anticipate. Way to start August. It's great. Oh, it's okay though. There were some positives. So here we go. So for every negative thing, there is positives. Luckily last month, I sat down and looked at our dividend portfolio and some other investments. We had a little bit in another investment account that was more in growth than income. And we did some shifting around, and we were actually able to create more money in our monthly budget. We also had some good return from just the market doing really well. And so we were able to squeeze out another $600 in our monthly budget from our dividend. That was great. We thought we were going to have extra money to put into our sinking funds and maybe have a little bit more for like the food budget since we had gotten so tight last month. Obviously, that money is now going to a trombone, 2 trombones. But here's the thing, God is in everything. If I had not felt like I needed to sit down and look at things differently, that money wouldn't have existed this month to catch the very big oops that we had. So that is a win. That's a huge win. And while it hurts in the moment, I can see it as the blessing that it is. I also made a little bit of progress with our lean fire goal. I had about $375.86 that went into our lean fire progress. That comes from my little random online earning things that I'm always finding to do. And while that's not the $770 goal that I would like to hit, given everything, I feel really good about that. And now for those who are probably thinking, why wouldn't you put that towards the trombone, right? Well, I could, but I kind of have a thing where my online money doesn't go into the normal budget. It needs to go into this other thing. And the reason is it's very easy to start justifying more and more and more spending. And then it disappears and you don't know where it went. So I have this thing, that extra money that I'm working to get needs to go to something important. In this case, the lean fire goal that we have. The last win that I wanted to share was that we ended up opening a second Capital One account. The first one was under my name. I had signed up and got my bonus a couple months ago, a month or 2 ago, and my husband saw it and it was really easy. The Capital One 360 bonus for signing up and doing some direct deposits. I did mine. He signed up 2 months ago, and today we got the bonus in. We're sending it to our account. We'll do tax and tithe, and it will be put in probably to investments for later. So that will help with August's goal, I think. So that was kind of neat. Sometimes life's hard, and when it rains, it pours. But you got to remember that the sun's going to shine again, right? Nothing lasts forever. This too shall pass. Anyway, guys, that's all I have for you right now. I hope to be back with some other news, hopefully some better news in the next couple of weeks as life hopefully starts calming down. If you guys are still here, if you're still listening, I just want to remind you, you are a gift. I really do mean that. I appreciate you so much. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you.